Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Unions podcast. This is episode 12. I'm your host, Chivos, as always, joined by my co host.
It's me, hers, and I like to announce that we have a very special guest, our very own JJKarp. Introduce yourself, buddy.
What's up, everyone? My name's JJKarp. Just call me JJ. Make action figure videos on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And hers is my good buddy here, so I'm really happy to be on the
Okay.
podcast.
All
Yeah, fuck you,
right.
Chivas.
What the fuck?
He is not
Hey,
here for you
whoa,
at all.
whoa, hold
What
on.
the
I like
fuck?
Chivos. I'm not as close with Chivos, okay? But we're gonna
No, no,
build that
no.
relation here on the pod, okay? That's what we're here
No, we're
for.
not. Fuck you, Chivas.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying.
What
I'm
do you
trying.
say fuck
I'm
you
sorry. I'm
for?
sorry. I had to. I had to. It was a
You know
perfect
what? It's
opportunity,
okay because
but
JJ Carp has come into multiple lives and just gone, fuck you, Chivos, and just has not said anything else. And that's the only thing he doesn't pop into anyone else's lives except to just do that, which is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. But you know what? I still appreciate you coming onto the podcast. It is means very much to both me and hers, even though you don't fuck with me at all.
it's an
I don't know
honor.
what this guy's talking about.
One time before we get started, one time I ran into JJ Carp at a grocery store. If you know, you know. Uh, Again, JJ, thank you for joining us. I really do appreciate that. You are probably one of the most popular FigTokers that I've seen, most popular ones that come up on our feed page a lot. And I'm gonna glaze you a little bit here. I love watching your content. You're sitting at what is it, 98.20 right now? You're 80 away from that 10K mark. It's grinding you closer and closer every day. Before we get into that, I want to know how did you get started, bro? What made you start posting?
All right, first of all, just want to say thank you. It's an honor to be here. But yeah, it's actually around a year after I started posting on TikTok. I figured, I've got the action figures. I wanted to do videos as a kid. But I feel like action figures would be the way into that. Before I tried gaming, didn't really work out. But back in around mid-May of last year, 2025, I would start the page up. Didn't really take things seriously until about August. Did my first review then. It's just kind of been up and up from there. Things have been going really, really nice. I've been building a community. I've been making friends. I've been building up a collection. I've had a lot of fun pretty much with every aspect of the content creation game. And to be where I'm at now, pushing up to 10K followers, it doesn't even feel real.
Yeah, dude, it's a huge step, especially as I'm pretty sure we're all Gen Z. Most people that watch this is Gen Z. I think all of us have dreamed to like build up a platform to at least like talk to people that are in our interest. Especially with Minecraft, gaming,
Hmm.
Fortnite, and now the figure stuff is what actually has brought us closer to that trend of actually gaining an audience. And it's pretty cool because you get to see so many people that just love the same interests as you, and connections build. Each one of our friends, whether they're more popular or not, they're building trends up and up, and we get to talk to some people behind the scenes that truly are at the top of their game. It's a huge thing that you are close to 10K. That means literally 10,000 people enjoyed your content enough to follow you,
That's
and I think
insane.
that's beautiful.
Can you
It's
imagine
insane.
10,000 people in a room? You're just going like, "Hey, man, good
Yeah,
job."
I
That's
think it
it
takes like,
feels unreal.
have you seen a photo of 100 people?
yeah, that's
That's crazy.
crazy. I don't
It's
even think I
crazy.
know
Now
100
imagine
people.
10K. You could literally fill up a small venue. Think about
Exactly.
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
it's crazy. But
Yeah.
I mean, you're at 10K right now. But obviously, you started off like where I mean, hers is at 5K. I'm at 2K. You started off where everyone was at when they were at 300 followers. What made you keep going? When you were stuck at what? Maybe you didn't have that like 50 to 100 view jail like everyone else did. But what kept you going?
No, I've definitely had the jail. Even now, there's periods where the views you get aren't what exactly you want. But ultimately, those who do succeed in this area, we're doing it for the love of the game. Ultimately, we're doing it as a fun thing first. The views and any financial reward is secondary. But the chasing those views is a really fun thing to do, and it can get disheartening when the numbers aren't where you want them to be. But I just got to keep on pushing. It helps that I met cool people early on. It helps that I've had videos sporadically, blow up and get some extra traction to my page. But I mean, ultimately, I have a lot of fun posting, even if I get, two comments on the video. So I mean, that it's hard not to keep going
Right.
when that's the case.
Yeah, I think that's what we try to preach here, building your community and trying to remember that you're doing it for fun. The moment you stop having fun, you're just doing it for something else at this
Yeah,
point.
you're cooked. I mean,
Exactly.
always gaining a monetary thing behind the things you love is not a bad thing at all. I think it starts becoming bad once you let it get to your head and you think you're better than everyone else. But
Mhm.
so far, out of what I've seen, you're not like that at all. I'm very much
Right.
behind the scenes with JJKarp, and if you get to know him, he's very critical of his own videos. He actually does put in effort. I've seen a lot of people who just post, don't care if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, oh well. JJKarp is not like that. He genuinely takes his time and makes his videos, and that's where I want to get in with your videos as well. What was the very first memory you had of a video blowing up in your eyes?
That's easy. I think my first, blow up, it's subjective for everyone. I'll blow up for somebody maybe 1,000 views and maybe 10K, maybe 100K, maybe a million. For me though, my first one that I really mark as doing pretty well was it was around 35,000 views, and after a day and a half or so of posting it, it was just me showing off my Alex Ross comic book covers across the border of my room, and I got really hyped for that, and I really chased that feeling for a while because it took me around 2 or 3 months before I had a video even come close to scraping those numbers. But I think that I would attribute, part of my success to something like that happening early on. It gave me that kind of kick that I need to want to keep chasing that because even if you don't get paid at all for anything like that, which 35K views you're not making anything from. It does give you that little hit of something in your brain that makes you want to just get those
Yeah,
numbers because it
that
feels nice.
dopamine.
Dopamine. It's like
Exactly,
gambling.
exactly.
It's like gambling. It really is. Every time you post, it's like gambling. I'm like, this can really
Yeah,
do
it can
good.
either
Fucking take off, or it's gonna do dog shit. And usually, the shit that you work on for hours will flop.
yesterday me and
Oh
Chivos just
my
made a joke
god,
post,
bro.
8K, but his hard earned review 300 views.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's
Yep, yep, yep. My top videos are not the videos that I spent the longest on. They're ones that took around 10 minutes stop to make.
same.
And I think it kind of attributes to like a human factor, like, oh, you post a city post but you're being yourself, you know what I mean? And I
Yep.
think people can see when you're trying way too hard. And I think that's the special thing about your videos. You have good quality, but you're not over the top. You know what I mean? It feels like someone. It feels like your friend showing you what to get and why you like what you get. You know what I mean? If you look behind you, that's just one part of your collection. I've seen your collection. I followed you around when you were at 2.5K. I didn't interact with you much until you were like at 5K. But you genuinely do have the most insane Marvel Legends collection. If you guys don't know, how many figures do you have? Like, have you counted?
Um, I think right last time I got an official number, it was around 255 Marvel Legends, but
Fuck.
since then, I'm probably pushing 300 figures total, but this isn't even the craziest. I've seen a lot of people's collections behind the scenes, and I will name drop Jackson Studios. That
Oh
man
yeah,
has an absolutely insane, very Marvel Legends heavy collection.
bro. I remember he showed his tour. He was like, "Oh yeah, I just got 3 Magnetos laying around." I'm like, "What the fuck, bro?" He was like, "Yeah, I need one for every display. I need one for my X-Men. I need one for a battle scene." That dude is genuinely insane. Shout out to Jackson. If you're watching this, shout out to you, brother. We love you. But honestly,
Yeah,
I
follow me back.
personally stand by what I. Yeah, no, don't follow. Actually, you know what? Block him right now.
Block his ass. Block his ass right now.
But
I'm gonna wake up to Jackson blocking
yeah,
me.
it's an insane collection. 250 action figures. What Marvel Legends on the cheap side, 25 a pop. You got quite a hefty collection right there, brother.
Right.
How do you deal with it? Obviously, not that it's a bad thing, but your spinning addiction. Do we have to talk about something? Do we need therapy?
Do we need an
Um,
intervention?
no, that actually is a serious like conversation in the community because Especially for people that make videos, you want to be buying the hot new stuff, and I know
Oh
I want to
yeah.
be buying the hot new stuff. I buy all the new Marvel Legends so I can make videos on them. Don't get me wrong, I love them too, and that's what I love to collect.
Mm.
But it does get to be something where you got to think about how much you're spending. But
Yeah. Especially
for
with the
me,
FOMO.
yeah, the FOMO is
Mm.
bad. For me, at
Fuck.
least, though, I do try to stick to just Marvel Legends that I pay out of my own pocket. So it gets to be much sometimes, but it's manageable.
I think probably one
Y-
of the best perks about being in the content creation is the sponsorships that we get with
Yeah, they can
with
definitely
the
help out.
brands. That helps out
That
a
definitely
lot.
does help. Definitely does help. But if you focus way too much on sponsorships, you won't get anywhere.
That's true.
Because what it takes you what 2 weeks to get into contact with somebody, then they ship it out. By that time, the whole wave is already done, and they're announcing their
That
brand new
is
thing.
true. Yeah, I like it.
So you actually gotta strategically place your orders, like especially with pre-orders as well.
Mhm.
Imagine you just pre-order 4 figures, then you're not doing too well, and then they just take the money out. You gotta be really careful when it comes to pre-ordering stuff. Like that's a lesson, hard learned lesson that we had to learn. Um,
I'm
there's
still
been
yet
moments
to
where
pre-order
they
anything.
they overcharge, yeah, they overcharged me, and my bank account went to the negative, bro. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, Hasbro in particular, those pre-order dates. Just disclaimer to everyone: you see a Hasbro pre-order date, wait, expect that money to come out 2 months before the date's listed. Make sure you
Yeah,
have that on you.
be careful with that. That has definitely gotten me. I'm pretty sure it's gotten you. And not Chivos. He's not into online ordering yet. But as soon as that
At the end of
curse is
this month.
broken,
At the end of this
as soon
month.
as as soon as that curse is broken, please don't splurge, bro. Don't
I either
splurge.
have every Marvel Legends that I need or I'm bald. I'm ordering shit online. But it's gonna happen.
So he's doing a challenge where he tries to get everything,
Oh
I
yeah, JJKarp
guess,
doesn't watch my
from in
videos.
stores. In
I
stores.
know about it. I know about it. I
And the challenge right now is if he doesn't like get it, he has to shave his head bald.
I asked
He has a
everyone,
list.
like other, I could have dyed my hair. Like I could have given a figure away. Like I could have given an import away. No, everyone wants me bald.
imagine you bald.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Quick, show your forehead right now, bro.
Yeah, pull it back.
Oh my god,
All
yeah,
right,
double
yeah,
buff.
chill out. My forehead's not that bad, bro.
Yeah, you
It's
should
like a
Mine
mine.
is.
3 head, man.
The hairline's good, bro. Mine.
Mine is chopped, bro. Look, my corners. No.
Couldn't be me, bro. You know what? You know when I went
I
to the
got the.
barber last time, he went, "Yo, your hair is so thick and luscious." I went, "Yo, chill out."
Yeah, I would have kissed my barber right then and there,
I
bro.
did him. Kiss you on your forehead.
But yeah, your
uh,
videos are pretty good, and I want to kind of brush up on your video creation. How long does it take you generally to make a normal Marvel Legends review, when you're not comparing it to others?
Normal Marvel Legend review, I'd say the whole process from reaching into my closet for my video equipment to putting everything back away and pressing that post button, probably around 2 hours.
damn.
I know
That
it's a
is
lot of
quite some
time.
time.
It's a lot. I can slim it up a little bit, but I really
Nah,
like being
I take that
thorough.
much time. I think actually, I was like, damn, that's pretty short. I take about like 3 to 4 hours, but I'm also fried most of the time. So
You got a
that's why
problem,
it
bro.
takes you. That's why it takes you. I don't have a problem. I can stop anytime I want.
But yeah, 2 hours is pretty. It's pretty good, but it's still pretty long. It takes a long time out of your day, especially if you're doing it daily. It
Yeah.
it, it
Yeah,
does.
it's a most days I will do that. So sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes depending on what it is, I can slim that down a little bit. But at 2 hours, that's recording everything. That's setup. That's takedown. That's doing my voiceover. That's the editing. That's getting it posted on all the platforms.
Those are pretty good.
It's
Um,
pretty good time. You could go
Let me
ahead,
ask
Chivas. I'm
this.
sorry.
I, I mean, I watch your reviews. How do you like categorize what gets reviewed when you cop something and what doesn't get reviewed?
So normally if it's a new release, meaning like you see a wave of that figure being reviewed on any given platform, I will review that for a Marvel Legend at least. We'll focus Marvel Legend heavy because that's
Hmm.
it differs for other brands. But if I pick up like an older Marvel Legend, I normally won't review it unless it's something like hot, like something that was really widely talked about in the community. Like let's say a Maximum Hulk, for example. I didn't review that right when it came out, but I reviewed it almost a year later. So some things like that I'll touch on, but normally I stick to new releases because That's what people want to see. There's an aspect that you got to cater to your audience too. Like
Right.
I have fun reviewing anything, but again, part of the fun in doing the content is getting the numbers in. And you're not going to get those numbers in on, spamming out videos of older figures.
Yeah, that is true,
100%.
because people have already seen way too many videos of it. What for a content creator, you gotta put out what makes you stand out. And it's a stereotypical thing that everyone says, "Oh, you got to be yourself. You got to do this." Everyone says that, but it's the truth. Why would somebody look at your videos when something has released months ago? Like, why? I've already seen other reviews, but
Right.
why you? And I think that's where JJ actually does do good. I always see him interact with his audience. There's never a time where he doesn't respond to comments. Bless you, by the way,
Thank you.
twice.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's always responding to comments, and I genuinely like that. There's some people in the community that just don't care about their audience. They don't respond to them, nothing at all.
I've seen
And
it.
and
The
trust me,
only I've only seen people respond to high follower counts. I'm like,
trust me, we
that's
can we can
crazy.
we can all see that. We can all see that. And I think that's just the beautiful part about growing as a smaller creator. You definitely know how it feels, so you're not trying to replicate that. You're trying to
Yeah,
give the next person basically the torch, be like, here you go,
that
it's your turn
satisfaction.
now.
I always see
I will
people.
say though,
Mhm.
sorry, I will say though that sometimes, not in defense of not responding to comments, but sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. Like
Yeah, it
there's
does.
there's some days where I get such a surge of comments in
Mhm.
that it does take me a little bit to reply to people. And if I'm like uploading once a day, sometimes some stuff gets lost. But I certainly do try my best to, get to everyone and to respond to most stuff.
No,
Sometimes you just get dumbass comments.
no,
I don't know what it
I
I don't
get
know what
that.
it's about,
When I was
but
posting Minecraft videos, even on right now on my Minecraft account, one of my old videos that I reposted it is still getting traction, and I get the same comments every day. I don't respond to those anymore. Like I'm like, please just scroll through the comments. The answer's there.
or when you're showing someone how to do it and they're like, "Wait, how do you do that?"
Wait, how'd
I'm
you
like,
do
"I
that?
did you even watch the video? I told you guys how to attach the thing onto it." It
Hey,
does
I
get a
won't
little annoying.
I won't be mean to a commenter. There's some that you gotta ignore and move on, or else you're gonna put yourself in a bad headspace. You gotta.
I've seen some dumbass comments under your comment section, bro. Oh my god, I would crash out. I didn't crash out. I'm not gonna
Speaking of your
mention any names.
community, uh, like I said, you're close to 10K. Are you feeling pressured to post at this point because you have such a large following? You feel like people are expecting you to post. They're like, I need a JJKarp video. Like, where are you at? What's going on with that?
Mm, that's tricky. I definitely do feel the pressure to post because originally my goal was actually to hit 10K before a year of posting.
Mm,
That didn't happen. My goal was to reach 10K before a certain somebody named Steelhead. That didn't happen. But I keep on pushing. Some stuff does get demotivating sometimes. But yeah, I mean, having a large following, posting because that's what my audience wants. I feel like that was actually a pressure that I had when I had a smaller amount of followers. I felt like I would have fallen off if I didn't keep posting. And now at this point, I've gotten a little bit more comfortable. That's not to say I'm any sort of, large creator, but I do feel a little bit more comfortable in when I don't post for a bit. I know that there's still going to be people there waiting to watch whenever I do, put a video out again. So it's a little bit of both, honestly.
That is true. Whenever you're trying to come up, not saying that we're like large creators or anything, because
I'm,
what 2K, 5K, 10K,
I
on
can't
the
get
grand
past
scheme of things,
2.9.
and in the grand scheme of things, it is small, but you're trying to prove something. When you're not at 1,000, you're putting your best content out. You're trying to prove something. You're trying to be like, hey, I'm a reliable person. You guys could watch my videos, and that does put a lot of pressure on you, especially when you first hit. There's something about that 1K mark. Once you hit it, it's like, damn, maybe I could do something about this.
Right.
I'm not saying that anyone under 1K isn't a content creator or anything, but once you hit that 1K, that opens up a lot of doors, especially like with free samples on TikTok. We know that our platforms is mostly TikTok. That those free samples do come in handy.
Yeah, and on that point, I I didn't even think about it. There is a pressure to post and make sure you stay consistent when you are working with companies because
Mm,
you don't want all of your content to be sponsored content. It gives off a certain vibe. Most of the time, it's not a very good vibe.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, there is a bit of a pressure to post there, I suppose. But most of the time, I only really take deals that I believe in. Like I'm not just taking anything, and no hate to anyone that does that. I'm not gonna question sponsors people get unless they're
right.
blatantly maliciously attacking people.
Right.
But yeah, when I have a deadline to meet with the company for a set amount of videos I have to get out, then yeah, there's going to be some pressure to post for that and build other posts around that. And that's
What
it's
it
not a
is.
big deal, but it is part of it.
Yeah, because there's certain companies, you do have strict guidelines. They tell you you got to get a certain amount, and they tell you got to do it by this date, and it does contribute a lot into your score. If you guys didn't know, you guys have a TikTok score. If you guys don't post, your score will go down, and you're most likely not to receive any offers or anything from that score.
Gotta
I
post
think
like
you get
5
13.
sample videos.
I think you get 13 days, 13 days from sample arrival to post a video, and that's not including what rules and regulations they have also sent you behind the scenes. So you got to be careful. Obviously requesting samples and everything for those smaller creators who need a little bit of advice. But take it from a guy like JJ. If you do produce good quality content, even if it's, I guess, quote unquote, a sample ad, it's still fun, still reliable, and it's something trustworthy. Now, I've never seen him take any sponsorships that aren't safe. There is some other content creators that won't care about you. They'll just post whatever. You gotta be careful. Take some time. Did you just say you? You just pointed at yourself?
I'm ready. Hey, man. I'm ready for a crypto coin to come knocking on my door. Be
Yo,
like, yo,
yo.
get into Fig coin.
Yeah, that's not me, bro. That's all him. Cut that out, bro. I'm not a part of this.
All right, but when I cut you into the Fitcoin money, you gonna be posted. When I show you that Fitcoin check, you gonna be posted. You be like, guys,
So,
welcome back to this video. It's brought to you by Fitcoin.
No.
tell me, to the people who are viewing this, who would genuinely buy a fake coin from Chivos? Just one comment. Who would
Guys,
genuinely buy a
you,
fake coin?
you don't understand. Who the hell was buying all those other cryptocurrencies, bro?
The Hawk
People
Tuah
will
coin.
buy anything.
Who took a look at
Do
Haley
coin.
Welsh? Who
Exactly,
took a look
bro.
at Haley Welsh and was like, yeah, she's trustworthy. Let's
Yeah,
buy
let me
$4
put
million.
let me put the money into the
Yeah.
Hawk Tuah coin. Yeah.
You know, I'm all for disavowing the scammers and stuff, but it gets to a certain point where it's like fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
Calling you out, Logan Paul. Fuck you,
Whoa.
bro.
Listen, to me
Why
though,
do
Fuck
to me,
Logan
I would
Paul.
I would
Hey,
never
fuck
fuck Logan
Logan
scam.
Paul?
Paul.
Fuck Logan. I would never scam. And Prime is disgusting. Get that shit checked out.
How
Prime
do
is so
people? How do
gross.
people trust them still after like 4 fucking cryptocurrency things?
In
I don't
Japan.
think Prime is a thing anymore.
No, Prime's still a thing.
I think they got bought out.
They make energy drinks.
No,
Didn't Prime get bought out
I think
by
maybe
I don't
like
know.
the
Crypto?
parent company might be like Mr. Beast now, but I think Prime's still a thing. Because like they're still
They do some research
sponsoring
on this.
like I think they were sponsored like the fucking UFC and shit. Like it was
The
serious.
White House, yeah.
The White House. Fuck
But
the
I
White House too.
fuck you, Donald Trump. Don't, yeah, JJ, don't say it. Don't say it. That is a okay. For those who don't know, we never mind. Skip past this. It's
Alright.
just you go to the White House and then you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, for sure. 100%.
Let's see. Sorry, I lost track because I started doing that. And that's the only thing I
No,
can
no,
think about right now.
we were talking about comment sections
Oh, yeah,
and
comment
how
sections.
to how to respond to them.
So would you
Um
say All right, what's the most annoying part about content creation? Like hands down, you go like, "Fuck, if I could change anything, like just skip over this or like change it to be super easier, what would it be?"
Uh, I mean, honestly, the most difficult part about making videos in itself is getting your lighting down. I could just, press a button and my lighting be perfect. That'd be great. But beyond that, if we're talking in a less literal sense, um, I don't know. Like if like my apps could just like tell me when to post and like what the algorithm wants from me. I mean, sure, I'd take that because there is a level of catering you have to do. But
I mean, I
I
switched
mean,
to the hashtag like structure that you gave out with that one time, and I've been doing better. So
that's
thank you
good.
for
That's
that.
good.
But fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
because
that finding out what the algorithm wants is so stupid, especially since we get like suppressed every like 2 weeks since the new like fucking TikTok update or since the new owners and shit like that. It's algorithm keeps changing. Nobody like knows what people want anymore.
but I think it makes sense what JJ has said. Um, cater to your audience. Um, why are you posting old reviews unless it's a series reviewing older things? Nobody wants to see that. Why are you making 30 straight ads? Not that I'm bashing anyone's bag, but you got to expect ads to not do as well
You can talk
as
about yourself.
genuine. Yeah, dude, my numbers have. Dude, I posted
Yeah,
two
I
ads
hate
in a
posting
row.
ad videos. Like I love getting
Oh
free
my
samples,
god.
but I hate posting ad videos, dude.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, ultimately, like I always tell people, look back at your own account and see what did well for yourself, and just replicate and build on that. And of course, make sure you're still having fun. Like if you don't give a fuck about Marvel Legends, don't buy Marvel Legends just to get the views because it's gonna shine through a lot of the time that you don't enjoy what you're doing.
Mhm.
The
yeah,
people that enjoy what they're doing are gonna do well in one way or another.
that's why if a lot of people don't like Hot Toys collectors because obviously 1/6 scale and some people just do it like just to get it. But there's genuinely people that like to spend a lot of money on those things, and they get
Yep.
views because it's like, holy shit, you're spending so much time and money into this effort that yeah, you deserve a view. You have a $14,000 collection, like that's pretty impressive.
I would
Especially like
never
for
buy Hot
those
Toys.
watch, give it like 4 years, you can
Unless
have a Hot
like
Toys.
unless it's like that like the way like the Keaton did it and he like got the Ant-Man, that's the only way I would do that. But I
That
don't
was
even
pretty
like
cool.
MCU figures like that. So
That was a pretty good choice.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty fire. And something about the community I really do love as well. Just getting to see how many bright ideas. Like I love that about FigTok. Some guy would fucking use a sticky tack tape to the wall. I didn't even know you can do that. It's like, damn, why didn't I think of that? I'm a copy it. And it's not to like rip off of the person, but there's generally good ideas. Like,
Mhm.
who would have thought that we can make our own custom webs? You know what I mean?
I got
That
a
shit is
pile of
awesome.
them right next to me right now.
That shit is awesome. I love the fact that people generally give out good advice and good tutorials. Like if your shoulder peg snaps, there's probably a tutorial out there for you. So you
Yeah,
want to
people
do
don't
this,
gatekeep,
this.
which is nice. They
Yeah,
don't
and
gatekeep in this community.
I think that's what's cool about our little community. It is sort of niche, but not really. I think everyone loves collecting,
Mhm.
even if it's not action figures. But
Yeah,
everyone loves collecting.
some for another. Got your coin collectors. You got your other kind of toy collectors. You got your model cars. You got people that collect antiques, statues. People that collect. There's somebody with a giant mustard collection.
Yeah,
People collect everything.
people collect, and I think that is our next step from like
Is
action
mustard
figures.
collecting? Is
Mustard
mustard?
Monster
collecting.
collecting.
Mustard collecting
We
sounds
gotta
tight as fuck.
we gotta invest right now,
Mustard collecting. Mustard
right
talk.
now. But
Must
I think
talk.
that's cool about our community.
Mm.
I think we niche ourselves way too much into just figures. We can do movie reviews, TV show reviews. We can pose alongside TV shows and movies that are upcoming. We can make stop motions. There's so much we can do, and don't just keep yourself in one category. We feel so stressed out. You can do a lot of stuff. We can do skits, reviews, unboxings, all sorts of things. But I feel like we niche ourselves way too much. That's when we're gonna start feeling stuck and repetitive.
Yeah, I feel like TikTok definitely pushes you down though when you try to like break out of your niche, especially if you've like consistently posted just figure like I'm slowly starting to get out of that like stupid mind like my followers were mainly Minecraft, so switching from figures to Minecraft or from Minecraft to figures
I'm
detrimental.
I'm not saying just like give up on your figure collection, but let's say for example, Spider-Man, brand new day.
Right.
You can make like 20 videos of just straight up Spider-Man content. Look,
Oh.
reviewing all Kitty Cat, reviewing all your Spider-Man legends all over again,
Wait, no, shut the fuck up.
reviewing which
Look at
ones.
the cap.
Oh.
No one told you to meow. Bro just
I don't
exposed
know about
himself.
that.
Are you be honest with me, bro? Have you been working in a kitty made cafe?
First,
Nah.
Don't lie to me.
Remember when Fizz Figures begged somebody to buy him a May costume? I know he's gonna be watching this. I know you're gonna be watching this. Yeah, Fizz. I didn't forget. You better buckle
Nice.
up. You better buckle up and do what you're
That's
told.
insane.
oh,
I would
okay.
what? Let's move on. um
Let's head into figure news. Actually, we've been talking about a lot about figures. We know that Marvel Legends Secret Wars Wave 2 is coming out and it has came out. So far, who do we got, JJ?
All right. So far, I have Victor,
mm,
the part symbiote Spidey. Like
So clean.
I'd say
mm,
half, but you can see that's not half.
definitely a half.
And I got Falcon.
Mm. I'm gonna be honest with
Uh,
you. I only like the Spider-Man one, and I still think that's just lazy.
Why
uh,
don't you like Falcon?
Because I already have a Falcon. And I don't like the
fair
vest
enough.
on that Falcon. Like it looks weird.
I think it looks epic.
I like
Your,
his Red Wing though. I want the Red Wing. That's like the only
your
reason I want that one.
your review on this Falcon changed my mind on it.
I really like. I mean, I like all three of these ultimately. But there's very few Marvel Legends that come out that I absolutely hate. But I this is a character I didn't have. I didn't have a Constrictor on my shelf. I have a million Spidey figures, so this works. And then I have enough separate displays to where this Falcon works, even though I do have probably the same older retro card one like you have.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, this all hit for me, even though this one's got some serious issues.
Would you consider yourself a completionist?
Um, I would say I'm a completionist, but not for completionist's sake. I'm a completionist simply for the fact that I love the figures. Like I don't buy them all just for the hell of having them all. I buy them all because I find spaces for all of them to go pretty much. I mean, I have a 40s era display that I have this guy sitting on. I've got a whole Spider-Verse display that you can see down there that I've got this guy on most of the time. And then this is a unique villain, so I don't really have to, bullshit an excuse for this one.
Yeah, I think that's so cool. I think it's so cool that you just collect pretty much almost everything. So if you ever need to do a display video or anything, you got it.
You can
Oh yeah.
easily do an
And
A to Z challenge.
what we're missing is from the wave is Magic
I
and
can't.
Daredevil, right?
And
I can't wait for the
Absorbing
fucking
Man.
magic.
I'm sorry.
And Absorbing Man.
I
Absorbing
forgot
Man.
about
Yeah, I've
Absorbing
seen
Man.
Absorbing Man. I want him so
I'm
bad, dude.
pass on that one too. I want that Daredevil though. If I can find that Daredevil in stores before like I finish the road to import, I'll could buy it.
You're not
If
gonna
not,
find it. You're not
yeah.
gonna find it.
Well, I'm finding the magic for sure.
You'll find Absorbing Man. I don't think you'll have any issue getting him. I have him coming in Wednesday, I believe.
Daredevil is generally gonna be, I think, the greatest figure of this wave.
The GameStop
Oh,
next to
by
me says
far.
they're gonna have the magic on the 25th. So
Ooh.
Hey, if you can get to it
that's
first,
tomorrow.
you better be camping that whole out. So what's it called? What else do we have? We have Maximum Thor coming in,
We
dude.
do, we do.
I'm excited for that.
Right. I'm actually
And
very
like
excited for
not
that.
not to bash MAFEX, collectors and everything.
Mhm.
Holy fuck, that shit is shit. Fuck MAFEX Thor, bro. That shit is some dog shit.
I love me some MAFEX, but that Thor is one that I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. I mean, that's a
Wow.
face
Bro,
not even a mother could love. I mean, that's one that you have to keep
Wow.
on
bro.
the shelf
It
at
can't
the
even look
store.
up. It can't even look up.
So it's like the
Yeah,
Marvel Legends ones that I have, like the 80th anniversary one, just with a wired
but
cape.
like, but it costs like 5 times the amount.
I mean, yeah,
That we're not
That
going to
is
count
true.
aftermarket. Okay, that's
yeah,
different.
that's
That's a whole
true.
different conversation. Yeah, aftermarket, the 80th Thor, I believe, comes or 20th. What? There's just so many anniversaries.
I think
Okay,
it's the 80th.
one. We know what Thor we're talking about.
We all know what we're talking about.
Yeah, come
We're
on,
not LARPers
you guys
here.
know.
We know what we're
Come on now.
talking about.
You
Or
don't know
are we
what Thor we're
LARPer?
talking about? Click off the video right now. Close out your Spotify. You close it all out.
If you're in
You
your car right
deserve.
now,
Please stay.
close your eyes and just just push down on the gas.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We do not.
I'll tell
Disclaimer:
you when
we
to
do
turn.
not.
I'll tell you when to turn. Turn now.
Disclaimer.
Turn left now.
Disclaimer: we do not support driving while having your eyes closed.
You don't support distracted driving.
Yeah, no, don't do
Isn't
that.
that right, hers?
Never play with your figures while you're driving.
Never play with your feet while you're driving either. I learned that the hard way.
Who as hers says, not as hers does.
Moving on to the next action figure that's coming now. Well, what else is coming out, JJ? Drop us the sauce, man.
Yeah, JJ knows the sauce, man. Ah, the X-Men
Right here,
97 Archangel.
certified banger right here. I love this thing.
I want him. I didn't want one before, but I want him now. He
You're a
looked
LARPer,
really
bro.
nice up there.
You're a
dude.
LARPer.
I
You're
just
a
What's
LARPer,
his real
bro.
name? Wait,
Huh?
what's his real name, Chivos? What's his real name? What's his
Samuel.
government name? No.
I don't know.
This guy's a fucking LARPer.
I'm sorry,
Hers,
dude.
what's
I
his real
smoked
name?
too much.
Right
weed.
now. His real name. Hands up! Hands up! What's his real name? Stop typing in it.
I'm not typing.
I'm not typing. Fuck.
It's
Austin
Warren
Augustin
Worthington.
Santos.
It's Warren Worthington.
I was
Third.
close. I was pretty close. Samuel and Warren
All
was
right.
pretty close.
Everyone cancel me and Chilos on the Humans
Yeah, we're
podcast.
LARPers, dude. Listen, I didn't know who the fuck Alpha Flight was. So,
Oh yeah, that
I
Alpha
got
Flight
my
announcement.
ass ate because
Yo.
of that, bro.
Chivos, don't say anything. You're gonna upset our audience of 2 people, which are Jackson and Mr. John Lupton.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend the 5 Alpha Flight fucking fans. You and the Tech Knight fans and
Tech Knight.
not Tech Knight, sorry, Tech Jacket.
You're a
Not
Tech Knight
too.
fan?
Yeah.
Tech Knife, you want to talk about that? You want to
Me and
explain that?
Me and Tech Knight.
Yo, the amount of hate comments you got for this Aaron Davis is crazy. When it was
Why?
first announced, because he said Iron Spider instead of Aaron Davis.
Oh, I mean, it's the Iron Spider design.
That's pretty dope. I like that.
It
It
is
looks
pretty
really
dope.
nice.
It is an Iron Spider suit. He stole an Iron Spider suit. That's the
Exactly.
background of this.
So I don't know why people were upset.
Right, actually, I think he bought it off the black market, but no, same thing. It was obtained illegally.
He got that
up.
shit on though. He got that shit on.
That shit's
He
clean
got that
as
shit
hell.
on.
And realistically,
Come on now.
you can just say that's like the Spider-Man fucking 2 Spider-Man with the fucking black and gold Iron Spider suit on.
No, you're a LARPer, bro. You don't know what that is.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, dude. What are you even talking about right now?
I'll leak your address right now. Hers. Keep talking.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, is that all that's coming out on figures? I think.
No. We have the Hulkbuster Punisher mech. We have Bullseye and Muse coming out as well.
Right. I mean, talk about the Freedom Foundation two packs.
And there's a lot of stuff announced and on the way. I have probably 20 Marvel Legends pre-orders in right now.
I will definitely be pre-ordering that Foundation, the Future Foundation fucking 2 packs, both of them, because my god.
I'm so excited because I can't believe there was hate on that. You know, there's always gonna be hate on something, but Future
That's what I
Foundation
said.
hasn't been done. And if it has, I apologize, but
It's
based
been a
on-
long time since we've seen Future Foundation figures. I mean, it's been a long time since we've seen Fantastic Four figures at all from any company. I mean, I
Yeah.
think the most recent release probably was the Mezco box set. I honestly think that
Hmm.
might have been the most recent release, and before that, it was the retro carded Marvel Legends. So it's been a really long time since we've gotten those.
We got the live action, but still people
Yeah,
don't really
yeah,
collect live action.
a live act.
I
We
think
got the
there's been like
MCU stuff.
Walgreens exclusives and stuff like that, like since the retro releases, but
Dude, they need to re-release those
we
figures,
haven't
bro.
gotten anything like definitive,
I
like a full line in a while.
Retro might
Re-release
even be
Beast.
newer than those. I'd have to check the dates.
Plus,
Re-release the Beast.
They do need to
but
do that. And we need a new 97 one too.
the main reason I was like, who the fuck is Alpha Flight? I was like, how the fuck did we get like such a nice, clean like pack of Alpha Flight before we got the fucking Fantastic Four? I don't understand that. Like, that's what was like, that was mind blowing to me. I was like, I don't understand.
You know, it
But
is weird when stuff like that happens, but you got to remember sometimes too, and I'm not just speaking to you, I'm speaking to the audience as well. Marvel Legends is a brand and a line that's geared towards, the world builders like myself that pick up a million figures a year.
Mhm.
So I do appreciate the Alpha Flight stuff, but I think the Fantastic Four is like the one exception. Like they've been so neglected, not just by action figure companies, but by media in general. I mean, for the longest time, you couldn't even get those guys on a poster.
Yeah. Well, that was because of like the whole Disney thing and Fox because they did like Paul Iger
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
exactly.
"Fuck you! You don't want to give us a Fantastic Four? Fine, take him out of everything. We're going in humans, like we're going to take the X-Men and Fantastic Four out of everything. We're going in humans, baby. Avengers and humans all the way." And
Yeah, but the X-Men, they're back. The X-Men are
Mhm.
back. The X-Men are back in full swing of merchandising. I don't think we've gotten that same care for the Fantastic Four quite yet.
I just feel,
I thought the movie was gonna change everything, and it did. It did
It
in a,
helped.
in a
It
way,
helped.
but still, it's not enough.
I just don't think it made it mainstream enough. Like people liked it, but they just didn't make it mainstream enough. Like I still think the
People
Fantastic Four,
people make fun of Marvel Legends, but you're not gonna see MAFEX doing an Alpha Flight team, bro.
100%, or a
Exactly. That's
Fantastic
one of the
Four.
things
When
I
the fuck have
love about
is
them.
there a Fantastic Four Mafex at all?
No,
No, we didn't think they
I,
would.
I
That's why I love Marvel
that'd be
Legends, man.
dope, but never.
That's why I love Marvel
But
Legends.
we love Marvel Legends. Hand signal for Marvel Legends right now.
Just start giving us like some at least soft goods. Like McFarlane can do it, and they're on their fucking last leg, dude. The
Yeah, but
Page Puncher
McFarlane,
drops that dropped
McFarlane's.
recently.
Let me tell you something. That Martian Manhunter that you got, did it have any accessories?
No, it didn't, but it still looked really good.
How much you pay for it?
30.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna take properly scaled figures with their limited accessories and better articulation with the plastic cape over the McFarlane alternative any day of the week.
I don't know. I already have all the McFarlanes, so I'm like,
Well,
but the
cheers, cheers, cheers to all my McFarlanes. You're dead. You're gone.
I mean,
No more.
listen, if Mattel starts doing their
They're gonna
their
go full swing.
bits with it, like this whole DC show, fucking that's except for the Pop Mart
We need another one of these
Batman.
for DC when Mattel starts, pumping out their stuff.
I need another one in
Dude,
general. Fucking me funny, send me out another one. Come.
Hey, me too.
No,
I'm,
fuck you. You don't need
we're,
another one.
we're packed over here. I'm a greedy little pig. I want more.
This
Come
motherfucker
on,
has
give
3
it
as
to me.
well, bro.
Give
I
it to
almost got one. They
me.
were like, nah, never mind.
they saw your fallen count. They're like, nah, we're good.
Nah, not yet. You
Yeah,
can't
come
even get
back when
past
you
2.9.
And I think that's pretty much it for like at least these 2 months of figures.
for Legends at least. There's a lot of stuff going on in the community at all
Yeah, yeah,
times.
but who cares?
Yeah,
Who
but who
cares
cares
about
about all that
imports?
Yeah,
stuff?
Ah,
who
who
Nobody
cares?
cares?
about that
Yeah,
shit. If you want to check it out, follow somebody else. I'm not gonna fuck about
yeah.
that.
I kind of want to, Chivos, you can take the wheel for this.
Sure.
We put out some feelers a couple like a week ago or
Yeah.
two. This is not an official announcement, but
Before you
take
get
the
into
stage, bro.
anything, yeah, let me say this. Moving on to other gaming and TV news, starting with gaming. Mainly this. Marvel Rivals has released a new season. Cyclops will be coming out later this season. They release, I keep wanting to say dinosaurs, but it's, what's his name? Fucking the dinosaur dude. What are you
Devil
doing?
Dino, bro.
Devil Dino.
Devil Dino, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, I don't read Boon Girl.
Hey, how did the conversation go when you heard about that one? Hers?
Did you
Exactly.
also say dinosaurs?
Move on. Go.
But we want to throw a little bit of a feeler out there. We know the community plays video games. I know a lot of you probably don't, but I know some of you do. If you're listening to this, we want to get your opinions on a Marvel Rivals tournament only FigTok. Doesn't matter if you're on console or PC, it'll be combined, and obviously for some prizes, and it'll be for charity. So if you guys have a charity that you guys think are like very prominent that you guys think would deserve that, if you guys know any sponsors that might want to join us, we're interested as well. Let's have some talks. We're set. It's still very, very early stages, but we do want to know if people are interested in this.
We talked to multiple creators on live with an audience. Most people are actually down with the drafts.
Mm-hmm.
They said it'll be the most fair and it'll get you to interact with people.
Right.
The reason we want to do creators only, we've discussed about opening it up, and we just want to moderate. We just want to make sure we moderate it well so it's safe.
Mm-hmm.
And we understand there comes a point where it's like, oh, creators, are they gonna win anything? Oh, they already have enough stuff. So that's why we want to do it for charity. You
Right.
know, we'll come together as creators for a good cause. None of that self vanity stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
hey, if you win the tournament, you win. You
That's
get
not
to
you
boast
could,
about
yeah,
that.
you
But
could boast
but the
about
whole point is to help charity.
it.
We will be, well, we want to give out prizes, not for the creators. We'll probably get something for them, but we want to make sure those prizes go out to their community
Mm-hmm. So
instead of like people winning their own. You could go ahead. My bad. Okay.
sorry, no, you're
Go
good.
ahead.
The way we would like to structure this is obviously it'd be TikTok creators only. Um, we haven't set a rule on who or if there's any qualifications or anything yet. Again, super early basis, but 100% we're doing creators only. Like her said, to moderate everything. Um, the prizes would be uh hopefully to give for giveaways to their communities because let's be honest, if they're creators they don't need the figure. They won't need the figure, man. It's okay. You can give back to your community. And again, if you guys have watched the most recent Rivals tournament, the one that had the big drama, they had a draft, and that's something we want to do. So you guys will be able to support your favorite creators. If you guys maybe want to nominate people, you'd be like, you could start tagging them in the comment sections. Be like, yeah, we need to see you in this like right now. Like get them
Yeah.
down below.
So if you want to see a Marvel Rivals tournament, comment down below. I'll post this as a clip itself.
Hmm.
Tag your team. Tag the team you want to be in.
Yeah,
We'll
tag your
put you
team.
in the draft eventually when we come up with the rule books because we have to make sure. I know it's not going to be perfect like most events. They're never perfect, but we want to make sure we come to the safest, the most cleanest, and the most fair rivals tournament. We do not want a CC situation or Zaza situation. We
Zaza.
don't want
We don't
we
want
don't
to
want toxicity.
Zaza.
We don't want toxicity. So we're just gonna announce this now on camera. If you are a toxic creator, you have time to clean up your act.
Mm-hmm.
We will give you a chance, but if we see that it's too much, Chivos and I will take full responsibility. Not even Chivos, I will take full responsibility. You're cut.
I'll do
I'm
it
not
too.
adding you in.
I promise you,
I'll
I got
cut.
no problem.
No
Bah,
issues with cutting you off.
done.
You're off. But like I said, keep it fun, keep it fair, and I think it's gonna be a good thing.
Mhm. So get the word
You
out.
know,
You know,
get the word
tag
out.
your favorite creators. Get it in there. JJ, what do you think of this, man? I know we talked about it with you before, but
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm all behind it. Yeah, we've had some behind the scenes talks. I will continue to help behind the scenes, and yeah, I'm
It's
down.
a good
I'm excited.
concept to bring the creator space more closer together, and it gets us, like I said, to donate to a good cause, which is charity.
Mhm.
This is what it's all about for community, and the way we get people involved is if they win prizes, not the creators. The creators will probably win something, but most of the prizes, like let's say figures, effects, stuff, will go out to you guys because we want to make sure. It's pretty lame when you host an event. I understand, and you're not able to join. That kind of sucks, but we want to make sure you guys can at least interact so we can make sure we donate to charity.
And if you're
And
not a creator right now, we're letting you know this pretty early on. You have time to start posting and become a creator yourself. So you can, start building your reputation so when the time comes and the sign up sheet is open, you'll be able to join.
100%.
But yeah, we want to touch on that. That was all the gaming news that we have. I'm gonna move quickly on to the movie and TV news. Spider-Noir comes out, I think, sometime. I don't know if it's next week or the week after.
I'm
I
excited.
don't remember when, but I'm excited for that. Nicolas Cage is gonna do amazing. We haven't seen him play. I mean, obviously we saw him in the like Across the Spider-Verse, but we haven't seen him play like a superhero
3 days. 3 days.
like
until
3
Spider-Noir.
days. Fuck yes. Yeah, we haven't seen him anything since he was a Ghost Rider back in what, like 2004, 2006.
Brother, he was in Spider-Verse.
I literally just said other than the Spider-Verse movies because he just voiced it. You fucking moron. JJ, you want to replace this guy? I need to go on this, bro. Fucking.
All right. All right. He's co-hosting now.
Oh shit.
He does this every episode, man. You're such a
Oh,
princess.
okay. I'm so sorry for you.
We got a new Lanterns trailer. We finally saw a little bit more green, which is nice. What were your guys' thoughts on the Lanterns changes? Did you guys see it?
I have my full trust in James Gunn. I don't know what people are complaining
Well,
about.
James Gunn isn't like directing it or anything, so
He's my Kevin Feige.
okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
technically, yes.
I trust James Gunn's vision, but I don't watch trailers most of the time, if I'm being totally honest. So
That's
I
fair.
haven't seen it.
That's fair.
You want to avoid spoilers, so don't say anything.
Okay. Yeah. So I won't say anything, but we saw more green. That's all you need to know. We saw green.
I mean, hey, feel free to talk. I'm in your house here. I'm just telling you, I haven't seen it.
It seems like the theories are true.
Seems like the theories are true. Yeah. Other TV news shows have ended. We've lost peak like one by one. First started off with Invincible a couple weeks ago. I thought that season was amazing. Season 4 is probably their best season, hands down. Did you guys you guys both watch Invincible, right?
I watched it. I wouldn't say that's the best season.
Really?
Oi, I watched the Invincible.
That was really bad.
I'm
But
sorry.
what's your guys' favorite Invincible season then? Are you both on 4?
I love
definitely
season
for it.
1.
I like season 1.
This is my rank: season 1, season 4, season 3, season 2.
We go 1, 3, 4, 2.
Wow.
That's good ranking.
I'm going 4, 1, 3, 2.
That's not bad either.
I think season 4 is really, really good, but it could be recency, guys. But I don't know. Fuck.
I think it's good too. I think season 2 is really good as well. It's just
Nah,
gotta rank
there's definitely not their strength. It was definitely not like their most action-packed season. I don't know. The story was still really
Brother-
good in season 2.
brother-
Listen, we're just it's
brother
just peak,
thinks
peak,
action
peak,
means peak.
the guy.
Spell action right now. Spell action right now.
ACTION.
Took you so long.
I don't know how to spell.
I know you don't. It's because I typed it out to you and I sent it to you in a message.
Yeah, I googled it right now.
After that, Daredevil Born Again season 2 ended, which again, amazing. Definitely better than the first season. The way it ended, that last episode.
Don't spoil it either, because he hasn't watched.
You haven't
this loser
watched
hasn't
it?
watched The Punisher or Daredevil.
Oh,
Shame
I was
on you.
about to touch on that next. Well, you need to finish it because this season was amazing. 100%
Shame on
better
you.
than the
Shame on
last
you.
Season. You haven't watched anything at all, or have you watched a couple episodes?
I've watched season 1 of the Netflix Daredevil show, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
No, I know. Shame me in the
Far
comments.
behind, far behind.
JJ LARP in the comments.
No, I'm LARPing.
Well, after that, we got the Punisher. One last kill, whatever the fuck it was called. I was disappointed by that. I'll say it.
I liked him.
I liked it for what it was. I was just very disappointed.
And I liked it.
I liked it. Vanessa, you want to go to dinner? And last but certainly not least, a special place in my heart, and it'll probably be a long time as I'm over this show. The Boys has come to an end.
Homelander done took me wife and fucked me bloody son.
That's not
That's
what
not
he
how that
said.
goes, and
That's
that's
what
not
he
even
said.
like remotely okay.
You can't say that. It's incest.
Well,
But
where
it's
did I
Eric
say it
Kripke.
wrong?
He doesn't say that. He didn't kill
Is
his
it the
wife.
other?
It was Ryan who
Oh.
killed his wife.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Homelander done took me son and fucked me bloody wife. There we go.
There we
The only
go.
one who gets to fuck my son is me. If you guys didn't know that was a Soldier Boy reference, pop him up.
Yeah, right.
Arguably the best character in the show besides the racism
Dude, I
and all the
love
other
his
stuff.
fuck yous. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck
I
you.
love his fuck yous. I love Jensen Ackles.
Oh, fuck
As
your
you guys
face.
can tell, I have the Billy Butcher trench coat on. I had to dress up for the occasion. But let's review the boys. This is what it's been about. Let's review the boys. I want to know your season rankings for the boys.
Ooh.
And it's going to be hard because there's been
Ooh.
some banger seasons and not so banger seasons. So let's go. Let's I'm going to start first. Season 3, Season 1, Season 4, and then Season 5. No, sorry. Season 5 and then Season... Whoa. Okay. Season 3, Season 1, Season 2, and then Season 5, and then Season 4. That's my ranking.
Mine would be Season 3, Season 1, Season 4, Season 2, Season 5.
You thought Season 2 was bad?
I didn't think it was better than 4.
All right.
What about you, JJ?
What about you, Mr. JJKarp? Yo.
Just throw.
What did you just throw, buddy?
Yeah, we had some noise from my a PlayStation party. It's my first ever podcast, guys. Don't worry about that.
It's okay.
Uh,
We did pick it up.
my
That was good.
my ranking will be I have to go 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, and I will clarify that is because I didn't dislike any of the seasons. I'm not on board with the season 5 hate by any
Me
means.
neither. I love the ending.
I The ending really, hmm, the ending has potential to move that season up for me, but I think the season as a whole will still go bottom place. That's not to say I
Yeah,
disliked it. I really liked it through and through, pretty much.
I
People
agree.
people were mad that Homelander went out the way he did. But if you take a look at it, the whole show has been teasing him up to like you take away his powers, he's the biggest fucking loser on the planet.
Exactly, perfect
Yeah.
ending for him. But
Um
spoilers for everything going on. By the way, if you guys didn't catch that already, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
spoiler
the
warnings for season 5.
What are
the
you
way
doing?
he acted powerless. Holy fuck, that's some good acting. He I felt bad for him. I honestly felt I was like, you're a bitch.
I was like,
You
damn,
deserve
they
to
should
die.
have killed him. Maybe they shouldn't kill
I'm
him.
fucking suck your dick.
suck
I'll
your
eat your shit. I'll eat your shit.
I'll suck your dick. I swear. I'll eat your shit on live TV. Fucking, oh my god. Listen,
And oh my god, dude.
I
but-
love the season. I just don't think it was a good final season. Like it felt very rushed. From what I heard, there were supposed to be 13 episodes and they brought it down to 8, and it feels like that. It also like
13.
yeah, there was Eric P said like when they like first planned out the season, there were supposed to be 13 episodes. They brought it down to 8. And you feel that. You can definitely feel that. Like some storylines are obviously not finished, but because they were like, fuck it. We're getting Vault Rising. So who cares? We'll just finish anything else over there. And that was like I feel like the main flaw. They shouldn't have confirmed Vault Rising before they finished off the boys. Because then it just kind of feels unfinished. It feels like we're
think
trying to move on to
we
the
sh-
next thing.
Go ahead, JJ.
I don't. I get the criticism for that. That doesn't personally bother me as much as I know it bothers a lot of people. I think it's fun. I don't think it was as huge of a part of the show as a lot of people are making it out to be. I mean, yeah, they showed characters, they teased characters, but like, still, I think it still weaves into the rest of the show just fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
I would
think
have probably rather it not be there. I think it would have been better if they, had the plot a little bit more tightly wrapped together and self-contained. But I
Right.
mean, overall, it still does it for me.
I think what upset a lot of people wasn't necessarily the season. I think it was Gen V. Gen
That
V
too.
was really good. If they would have just left Gen V out, fine. They're out doing something. Who knows? We'll catch up with them some other time.
Right.
But they set up Marie Moreau to be like the most powerful suit besides Homelander.
We literally beat the
We,
Homelander killer. Like this is our fucking ex machina. Like Marie Monroe is our ex machina. We are going to like kill Homelander with her. And then
and I understand like probably not needing them before for time reasons the plot, but they should have at least had an episode, a full
Mhm.
episode dedicated to them. If they couldn't at least go up against Homelander, save people from the internment camps, do an
or
escape thing.
or fuck it, you're the boys. Build up Marie to be like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you, and then Homelander just snaps her neck and be like, yeah, we're diverting to like everything that you thought was gonna happen. Like, all those expectations, you really thought she was gonna. No, I'm Homelander. Like you
I
need
think
a super weapon to kill me, and it's not her.
my problem is that I don't care that they didn't have a lot of screen time in the show. My problem is that they confirmed the cancellation of Gen V while the show was ongoing,
Yeah.
which I think is a major, kick to the show based on how little we saw them. And maybe they'll get their plot lines picked back up in The Boys Mexico, and I hope that does happen because I really enjoyed the acting from all the actors that portrayed the whole Gen V cast. But I
It was
mean,
phenomenal.
having that uncertainty and kind of relying on another spin-off show for these characters to get their resolutions, I don't like that. I mean, I don't mind that, Marie wasn't crucial to the plot. That doesn't bother me at all, but it's just, it's all the factors going into it with the cancellation of Gen V is what I have a problem with.
I'm really
Okay,
upset they
JJ.
canceled that show. I
It's
loved
it's
Gen
what
V.
Claire would have wanted, bro.
Especially, I'm even surprised like people weren't watching. Like the reason was people weren't watching it, but like who
Fuck,
who was
fuck
watching
Soldier
that
Boy.
show?
Fuck Soldier Boy.
Fuck
You
you.
make him
Fuck you.
love. What was her name? Red Right? Not Red Right. Oh, that's My Hero Academia.
Stormfront.
No, no,
Crimson
no.
Countess.
Oh,
Crimson.
Crimson Countess.
That's the love of his life, apparently. But you make him somehow love Stormfront
I
more.
I'm fine with it because it spans across like multiple decades.
But he's a fuck boy. That's the thing. Like you wouldn't think he would care. You know what I mean?
I think
I mean, his character's complicated. I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine
this-
with how they did that. That's
to,
not
s-
my complaint.
to say the least that the writing was lazy is true. I mean, the way O Father went out is the same way Black Bolt went out.
Okay, that's funny. I don't care
think
about that.
I
Come
don't
on,
think
that worked.
I don't think that wasn't on purpose. I think they did it because obviously the boys likes to make fun of
Right.
Yeah,
other super.
it's a spoof. It's funny. Like it is fitting for the character whose harm was all of his rhetoric to go out
Mhm. And
from his
kill
own
himself.
mouth. Like it's ironic. It works. I like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, is it original? No. I mean, I'm sure even the Black Bolt thing in Multiverse of Madness wasn't original.
I think
Why do people keep saying the peak? That guy is a little like. Come on, guys, please. I hate it. I hate it so much.
It is ultimately internet jokes, but like I did see not a small number of people online genuinely be like, why'd they kill off this character?
I
Or like this character's death didn't make any sense, which I think is ridiculous.
no, his comeuppance was earned like a while ago. I'm surprised he made it to the last
The person
episode.
who I'm
Yeah.
truly sad for was A Train.
Yeah. I think that
He
was
could have turned it
the
around.
real death that only impacted me this season.
It was
I
shocking. Like
think the only thing, like this one thing I would have added into the finale would have been while Homelander was getting his ass beat, still with his superpowers, he turns to the camera and just goes, kill them all. Just kill everyone. And then you just see like soups around the country killing civilians, and then other soups being like, why are we still following Homelander? So you see soups v soups, soups trying to protect civilians, and then other soups trying to kill civilians. So it's a that's the scorched earth we should have gotten. And that little change right there, that little bit of action would have like set
I think
stakes a
yeah.
little higher and would have been like, okay, there were
We
consequences to Homelander like being in charge. A lot of people died. Nothing like to me, it feels like there was really like nothing changed with the fact that Homelander went crazy. He got the V1. He became he became the president of the United States, like surrogate because of Ashley was the president, and then he died, and then everything was back
Yeah,
normal.
I would need some more time to think about that, but I mean, yeah, I would have probably liked to see a little bit more consequence to, Homelander going off the deep end.
Like
yeah.
I don't know.
It should have been. I think if we just had one more episode, it would have wrapped things up because
I mean, you're always gonna say that with the show finishing up because
Yeah.
you're not gonna ever
That's what we were
satisfy.
saying about
I think,
Stranger
yeah.
Things, bro.
Yeah. Episode confirmity
Fucking what was for confirmity gate? Yeah, fucking back to
ending so
conformity
ass.
gate, bro.
They speculated a new episode.
Oh, that was. Listen, at least it wasn't that bad. At least the finale wasn't that like out of
I
finales.
loved it.
I think
Yeah,
the
it was pretty
boys
good.
like
I'm
wrapped
not
it up
complaining.
with a bow. Like they did very nicely. They did a safe finale that people would enjoy. But Stranger Things, Game of Thrones, Supernatural, what else ended fucking horribly? How I Met Your Mother. All those shows just. I think Breaking Bad had
The
a good ending.
Flash.
The Flash.
Fuck you, Eric Wallace.
Oh, don't get me started on the Flash, dude. All that CW stuff was fucking terrible.
Cecile and
any of it.
Friends. Cecile and Friends.
I don't watch that.
Cecile and Friends.
I don't watch that.
But yeah, honestly, The Boys was pretty refreshing. Pretty refreshing. Because we had so much superhero media in general. You know, it was something, a fresh breath of air alongside Invincible. I think those two shows are pretty
I made
good.
a steak.
Steak.
A steak? That's insane.
Thanks,
I-
out.
Am I steak too?
Am I a steak? No, Oliver, you're
Green
a
beans.
bee.
Protein tubes.
Oliver in the deep.
Is Oliver the Deep crazy?
Sea salt.
But honestly,
And
I-
who do you think is winning, man? Omni-Man or Homelander?
Omni Man.
Omni-Man.
Yeah, I was in a
Bro.
live with fucking Dom Fix the other night. And he
Yeah.
was
Your goat is
riding
fucking
that
dead.
shit, bro.
Your goat is dead. Your goat died. Your goat said he'll suck dick on live TV and eat
I
shit.
suck your dick on live television.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what happened. Well, not exactly what happened, but kind of what happened. Pretty close.
But yeah, is there anything you want to add, JJ?
I think-
Going with you guys.
I think this does wrap up pretty much everything we have to talk about. We do appreciate the topic. Did we even share the topic?
Yeah, we were. Well, the topic was to review the boys. We were supposed to review the boys season finale.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But we had JJKarp on, so it was reviewing the boys season finale featuring JJKarp.
Hell yeah. But yeah, we thank you guys for joining in. We thank you, JJ, for being our guest. It's
Hey,
pretty
thank
good.
you for having me.
Of course, well, we always welcome you on the podcast whenever you want to tag along. Make sure to follow JJKarp on all platforms. We will throw his ads. I know that some of his ads for different places are different, but we will throw them up. You can find him on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and follow Chivos as well. Let's get him to 3K. Follow me. Get me to 6K. And honestly, I want to say one thing to one specific creator.
I think guys,
Guys,
we all need
I-
to say something. Yeah.
I need you guys to look at the camera, and on
Hold on.
one we're gonna say something special to you. 3, 2, 1. Fuck you,
you,
Steelhead.
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 You're a piece of shit, man.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I hope you stub your toe every morning.
What?
Fuck
You know
you.
that shit happened to me the other day. My pinky nail completely off. Oh, JJKarp's gone.
Fuck. Yo, he's gonna grab a bazooka right now.
Rest in peace,
Oh,
my
man.
granny. She got hit with a bazooka. All right.
But yeah, honestly, we love you, Steelhead. And low key, we're planning on your
On your
assassination.
downfall.
I don't know if I
No.
can say that.
You can't say it on your downfall. Anyways, and thank you guys for tuning into this episode. Make
Yeah,
sure
we
you
gotta
leave
go.
a
We gotta go.
5-star
We gotta
review
go.
on
They're
everything.
on to us.
JJKarp, thank
Watch
you
us on
for-
Spotify, YouTube, TikTok. We gotta go. There's no time. They're coming for us. They're
Leave a
coming
review
for
and
us.
a comment.
Chivos,
Everyone have a good night. We'll see you
please.
this next weekend, sometime in a couple months. Goodbye.